Running out of power right in the middle of a shoot is basically every photographer's nightmare, especially when you're out in the field with a Canon Rebel. It's frustrating, it's avoidable, and honestly, it's usually the reason people end up missing that one perfect shot. That is where this little kit from BM Premium comes into play. It is a 2-pack of LP-E10 batteries that includes its own charger, and for anyone rocking a T3, T5, T6, or even the newer T7 and 4000D models, this is the kind of backup that just makes sense to keep in the camera bag. What stands out immediately is that these aren't just generic, dumb batteries. They actually have a decoded chip inside, which is a huge deal because it means the camera recognizes them just like the original Canon ones. You get the battery life readout on your screen, so you aren't left guessing when the power is about to drop off. That's a massive relief because nobody wants to deal with a camera that just dies without warning. The capacity sits at 1100 mAh, which is right on par with what you'd expect for these bodies. You can shoot for a long time, and because they are lithium-ion, you don't have to worry about that annoying memory effect. You can top them off whenever you have a spare moment without worrying about degrading the health of the cells. The charger itself is actually pretty clever too. It has a foldable plug, which sounds like a small detail, but if you've ever tried to pack a bulky charger into a tight bag, you know exactly why that matters. It's compact, it's easy to toss in a side pocket, and it works globally, so if you're traveling, you're covered. Safety is always a concern with third-party power, but this setup includes the usual protections against short-circuiting and overheating, which gives you a bit more peace of mind when you're leaving them plugged into the wall overnight. Now, is it perfect? Well, the plastic on the charger feels a bit lightweight, maybe a little more plasticky than the original Canon gear, but for the price point, it's hard to complain. It does the job it's meant to do without any fuss. You get 2 batteries for the price of what you'd usually pay for one branded replacement, and having that extra juice ready to go is a total lifesaver. If you're tired of constantly checking your battery percentage, or you're planning a long day of shooting where you know you'll be burning through power, this is a solid, no-nonsense way to keep your camera running. It's one of those practical, unglamorous upgrades that actually changes how you work because you stop worrying about the power and start focusing on the framing. For the price, it's a pretty easy recommendation for any Rebel user.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.